Hey everybody, I wanted to continue our series with the top 5, 6 scams that we're seeing out there. Now, this one doesn't get reported as much, so it does show up at number 5, number 6 on most of the lists. Believe it or not, 40 plus years old, this is on these lists. So romance and imposter scams. Let's talk about what these are. So number 5 from on the list from 40 to 60. So that's 2 separate age groups. This is pretty significant considering most people don't report this one. So criminals who carry out these romance scams are experts. We have to understand what they do will always seem genuine, caring, and believable. They're going to be masterful at this, okay? Con artists are present on almost every dating app and social media site. They're everywhere looking for the ability to get in and get money. They will quickly grab onto any contact that you reach out, any messaging that you do, and they'll begin to nurture that relationship. Eventually, they'll confess their love to you. But of course, there's always a reason. They live far away, they because of work or military or things like that. So they're always going to be maneuvering this in a way where they can't get to you for one reason or another. And then they're going to start asking for money. Whether the reason is a plane ticket to come see you or some kind of emergency surgery, they typically make it urgent. They typically make it timely. So understand this is how this evolves and works. This is the pattern that it follows. So see the signs of this. It becomes very important. The reason that I think there's a lot more of this going on out there than we think there is for obvious reasons. People are going to be ashamed to report stuff like this. But somebody did report to the FBI a pretty big case, and she wanted to make sure people knew about this, and she wanted to be that voice that told everybody about this stuff. So here's a video from the FBI.
This is the first time I've ever felt like I wanted to get my story out there. I gave him my phone number because he seemed so authentic. Well, within 3 weeks or so, he was expressing that he was falling in love with me. He told me that he had to travel to Turkey for his job. He said he was an architect and a contractor. Just ecstatic and said, "Oh, I'm going to pay every penny back. I'm going to give you more for doing this for me." Probably within about a week or two, he contacted me and he said that he needed more money. "You need to help me. We're going through this together. We're going to get married." He asked me for money multiple times. There was always a reason. I was seeing some flags, but I was ignoring them. The total amount of money that he received from me was $530,000. It was money I needed to retire on, and that's why I'm still working at almost the age of 74. How could I have fallen for this? But it happens to so many people, all walks of life. I do not want it to happen to anyone else.
So great video. Astonishing how much money can go out the door one way or another, and it can be over time. If we don't realize what's going on, it can get pretty painful over time. So be careful of what you post publicly online. Scammers can use details in your social media and dating sites and things like that to target you better. Okay, so the more you put online about yourself, the more they're going to have to use to get to know you. Research the person's photo profile. Really try your best to look into who this person is that you're talking to online or even on the phone. Go slowly, ask lots of questions, get to know them yourself. Beware of individuals that seem too perfect too quickly. All right. It's important that if things move way too fast and things are too perfect, that's usually a red flag. Beware of individuals attempting to isolate you from friends and family. Okay, that's one of the signs of this. They're trying to make you not listen to them and make people believe that this is real. Beware of individual promises that meet in person, but always come up with an excuse why he or she can't, right? So there's always a reason. Something happened, something came up, I can't meet, but it makes you think these people are real. Hey, just meet for coffee. Oh, I couldn't make it, so sorry. There's always reasons why they don't show up. And then never send money to anyone who has only communicated with you online or over the phone. Again, over the phone is important. Even Zoom these days, it can still be a real person, but that doesn't mean that real person isn't trying to scam you. Okay. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully this makes you aware of what's going on out there. It's called social engineering. They can actually go in and get a very good understanding of you based on online posts that you've made and things that you've put online, whether it's dating sites or Facebook or any of those social media sites. They're going to get to know you real well before they even talk to you. And that's how they're able to get that relationship going with you. So be very careful about this stuff. I hope this helps. This is a great little series of frauds and scams that are going on out there, especially in the retirement community. So if you haven't seen the other videos, jump in. We have a whole series on these. The FTC and the FBI have been sharing materials with us, wanting to build some awareness on some of these scams that are going on. So give us a call, shoot us an email. Always happy to help with anything. And subscribe if you haven't. Share these videos with your friends. We want to make sure everybody is aware of this stuff. Thanks again.